Hey gang, yes, you read that right. There are $75 tacos here at Epcot. We have been trying to eat every taco at Disney World, so we tracked down these brand new tacos at La Hacienda at Disney's Epcot. We tried them out, and we're here to tell you if they're worth it or just a splurge. Get ready, because this might be the most expensive Disney bite I've ever had. So you guys know you have to come along.
Pista for me.
In case you guys have not been following along, like I said, I have been going around Walt Disney World trying to try every taco. And recently we got to try one of the only fajitas in Disney World over at Yak and Yeti at Animal Kingdom. And those were $50 fajitas. So I have no idea what $75 tacos are gonna be like. They are for two, so I'm hoping that it is a very, very big portion with big flavors. And you guys know, the place here around the World Showcase that brings the biggest flavors is Mexico, and that's where we're heading for dinner. Let's head into Mexico. Okay, quick little stop over at Creation Shop before we head to Mexico. And that's because there was no line for the new Passholder magnet, and we were able to get two because we're both pass holders. But what we're gonna do is give one of them away to you guys. All you have to do is comment right now below. Do you think that these tacos are gonna be worth $75? What do you think, Trav? Do you think they're gonna be worth it?
I think so.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Hey, at least Maleficent is definitely worth your comment. So leave a comment below right now. And now we are heading to Mexico. Now, as you're walking into Mexico, there are 3 different restaurants pretty much right in a row. You have the Cantina right here to the right, which serves all the walk-up food, walk-up margaritas. Of course, inside of the pyramid, you have San Ángel Inn. That is the restaurant that's like on the water for the Grand Fiesta Tour. And right across from the pyramid, right over here, is our destination, La Hacienda. I'm very excited. I have been here before. I absolutely love the food. Are you ready to have the most expensive tacos of your whole life?
I feel like I say this every time, but I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
All right, be hungry. And guys, get ready to see La Hacienda. Isn't it so super cozy in here, you guys? It's definitely different than the inside San Ángel Inn, although they do call this La Hacienda at San Ángel Inn, so it is still a part of the theming and the story here in Mexico. They are only open for dinner, and their first reservation isn't even available until 4 o'clock. But usually most people want to get a later reservation than what we did, is because it is a great spot to watch fireworks. We wanted to come a little bit early, more of like a late lunch vibe, because I was hungry and I was ready to get these new tacos. They're brand new. Technically, they are considered like Mexican barbecue a little bit, but they are served with corn tortillas on the side, which in my opinion makes them tacos. And hopefully they'll have a flour tortilla option too. I would love to get to try both. But before we get to these most expensive tacos in Disney World, you guys know we have to start with some margs. And we decided to go with the create your own margarita flight because you get 3 different of their handcrafted margaritas for only $38.
It's gonna be the Diablo.
Diablo, oh, spicy,
Yeah, the
spicy.
spicy one.
Okay.
It's gonna be the classic, and this is the wild one.
Okay, thank
enjoy
you
it.
so much. Cheers, Trav.
You're gonna spill.
I don't want to spill. They are very full. Like, this does not feel like a flight. This feels like a full-size drink. This is the classic. It's so classic. The salt on the rim is like bringing the flavor to the forefront. And I can't get over, this is like a whole flight. It's way better deal to get this than just get 2 margaritas, and you get to try a little bit more. And I'm gonna try the other ones now. What did you think of this little wild one here? Was it really wild?
Yeah, it's pretty good, and I don't normally like mezcal. So it's got Blanco tequila, Dos Hombres mezcal, orange vodka. So it's got vodka in it too. Passion fruit cordial, lime juice, and black ant salt. So it's like
ants on there?
it's almost like a, I don't know, like a chili, almost like a chili salt. Almost. It's not like super spicy, but it's got a different type of salt taste to it. It's good.
I love a good spicy margarita, and this one definitely warns you with those like bright red colors that she's gonna be a hot one.
I wonder if the salt rims.
Let's go into the El Diablo.
That's got mezcal in it too.
The jalapeno is so good. Very spicy, but not too spicy. I wouldn't say overpowering. If you do not like a spicy drink, this would be a good gateway for a jalapeno spicy drink, but really well balanced. I can still taste the tequila. And in case you guys don't know, the Dos Hombres that makes most of the margaritas here is Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, the two actors from Breaking Bad. It's their company. And they make the mezcal that Disney works with them a lot using all their mezcal. And we're seeing their mezcal here and we're really liking it. It's very good. And obviously during the day here, they have kind of like shade screens that go down over top all the windows. But of course for fireworks, well actually just after dark, they will raise them. But if you do have a seat in the back, if you go all the way back here, this is actually an exit that will take you all the way to the cantina outside. So sometimes during the day, they let the cantina guests come eat in here while it's still lunch. So that's kind of what this door is. But this is where I like watching fireworks from, this little window right over here. It is such a special spot. You can see all of Luminous. Now I'm getting kind of sad that we don't have a dinner reservation, that we're here early, but it's still a beautiful view even for lunch. But yes, come find this window if you're dining here for fireworks. And let's get this meal started with a little starter. This is their totopos, which is corn chips with sides of white cheddar cheese and salsa for $10. So basically they're chips and dips. Did you guys hear that crunch? Did you even have a Mexican lunch without a good chips and queso and salsa? I do wish that maybe the chips and salsa were free, but I do realize a lot of restaurants these days are not serving them free. It's an extra thing. So $10 for the queso and the salsa. The queso was amazing. Let's try this salsa. Travis is saying it's like a habanero salsa, which happens to be my favorite.
Which I don't like. Tastes very cilantro too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't like it.
Cilantro, habanero, but really nice like rustic tomato flavor as well. And the crunch of the corn homemade tortilla chips. This is already a win. When I go to a Mexican restaurant, the way that I judge it is by my first sip of the margs and how good their chips are. Usually that's a pretty good sign about how good the meal is going to be that you're having, hopefully. And this is a great little starter, super simple for $10, but definitely easy to share. And here are the tacos that we have been waiting for. They are called the Pirulata Hacienda. It's ancho agave marinated New York strip and roasted chicken breast, served with vegetables, esquites, and corn tortillas for $75. Holy tacos, Batman. I knew that these were gonna be giant. I was not expecting this big of a portion, and they are serving it like a fajita. I almost feel like it's a fajita taco mashup. They did not come out sizzling, but that's because you can barely see the sizzle pan. It is quite hot, but it is covered with delicious food, and they were nice enough to let us have some corn tortillas and some flour tortillas. We'll see it at the end if there was an upcharge. I'm not sure if there was, but it is gonna be so worth it. Let's dive into literally the most expensive tacos at Disney World. I, of course, have to show you how to make a perfect taco. We're gonna go with corn. We gotta start with the classic corn. Oh, they're like little baby corn tortillas. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And unlike fajitas, they didn't really give us like cheese or sour cream, but they did give us like the street corn with the little queso fresca on top. So I'm gonna kind of use that as my sour cream. And I think we have to go with a little steak on here, and then I'll try one with chicken. next. Yeah, these almost need to be cut, don't they, Trav? They do give you like a giant, like a giant steak knife if you want to like cut it up a little bit more. I mean, it feels pretty tender that you might not need to, but it might help us out a little bit to make it just a little less giant there. This smells so amazing too, you guys. All the different smells of the cilantro and peppers and the onions that's coming off of here. Yum. We'll do a little bit of the squash and onions right there. And a little bit of that Sweet Days street corn. Oh, maybe a lot of it. The steak Perilata Hacienda. You can tell that this is a marinated New York strip. It is so tender, so juicy, and so flavorful. This is not your Chili's, Applebee's taco steak. This is like a high quality piece of meat. I think the chicken is gonna taste just as good, but if you're a steak person, you will love this New York strip. Whatever they marinated in it has like the perfect amount of heat. It's not overpowering anything. And then the corn on top just adds this like sweet, crunchy texture that I'm totally here for. So far, my most expensive bite I've probably ever had at Disney World is pretty dang good and pretty dang worth it. So good. And Trav is the real smart one here. He's already making his chicken taco and he's putting the queso from before on the chicken taco. That is most certainly the way. Big brain energy. So the real question is it the steak or is it the chicken? Which is best?
Oh no, that's a hard one. They're both really good. I'd probably say the steak because the chicken has a little bit of I don't know what the spice is on it. So I don't know if I fully love whatever spice is on the chicken, but it's not bad. But yeah, I'll take the steak probably over the chicken.
Since they let you add shrimp, I wonder if they would let you get like a double portion of something. Like if you preferred the chicken, getting 2 chicken instead of 2 steak. I'm not sure how I feel about the chicken. I haven't got to try it yet. The steak is amazing. Travis is right. So let me see if I like the chicken. And for the chicken one, we might as well try that with the flour tortillas here. They pretty much are the same size, I would say, but they do also feel like homemade. They're not like store-bought tortilla, and that corn tortilla was, I mean, phenomenal. It just enhanced the elotes that we kind of put on there. Leave in the comment below, are you guys a corn tortilla person or a flour tortilla person? To be honest, I'm both. Come on. Let's get a huge, giant piece of chicken. It's still steaming. I don't know if you guys can see that. She's a steamy one. She hot. All right, a little bit of chicken. Maybe that's too much. Maybe I'll just do the one little thing. Let's get some more of the onions. I'm really liking the little like sweet purple onion that they used, as well as some of this like summer squash on the side. It really adds a nice crunch. Definitely has that like peppers and onion quality that you kind of want to feel. And then we'll do a little bit more of the street corn on here too. The chicken perilata. I am seeing what Travis is saying. Like it really does have a little bit of a spice. It almost has like a harissa quality, like a Moroccan Mexican like combo in spice. I really like it. I think the only reason why I would prefer the steak is because the steak is more tender than the chicken. Chicken is, you know, it's a little bit more dry of a protein than a New York strip, but I really, really like the chicken. It has a really good spice, adds a good quality, not fatty at all. So I think I would still want both of them. I wouldn't want just all steak. It's nice to have a little bit lighter of a protein as well when you're eating this big of a meal. And even though this says it only serves 2, don't you feel like this could feed 4?
Yeah.
I don't know if they want it to feed 4 or if they would allow you, but if you're like 2 people, 4 people, I think it could feed a family of 4. In my opinion, it's a lot of food. We have both already made 2 tacos, so 4 tacos total. And look how much more food is. Wait, what? He said he made 3. Dang, okay, so we've already made 5 tacos, and look how much meat is left. And maybe that's why they give you the smaller tacos. You get to have a little bit more of it, and that's what we're about to do. I went to grab a piece of chicken to show you guys the seasoning on it, and look at this. There is a full chicken wing in there. You guys know I couldn't resist it. I love any food on the bone. It makes everything taste so much richer, just like a perfect seasoned piece of meat. This is gonna be the chicken I like. Oh my gosh. Have you ever wanted a Mexican flavored chicken wing? Duh. And now I want to try just the steak by itself because I really want to like grasp what they marinated this thing in. It just tastes so good. It almost has like a chimichurri quality as well, but it's just that the beef is so tender, which I think that is the key. If you want tender beef, you kind of have to marinate it. Otherwise, it's not going to taste like this. It's not going to taste like it's $75 worth of New York strip. I mean, I feel like there's probably a lot of restaurants here where like just a New York strip is like 60 or 70 bucks. So getting to try New York strip and all the accoutrement that goes with this, I'm kind of leaning towards that this might be worth it, you guys. But full review after dinner for sure. But you guys know we can't leave this place without a little dessert, even though I don't really know how we're gonna have room, but we're gonna have to make room. Check out this unique dessert. This is the pan de elotes tres leches. It's a rice milk soaked Mexican cornbread topped with a sweet corn gelato and toasted almonds for $12. You guys know I love a good wet cake, especially a tres leches cake, but I have never in my lifetime seen a cornbread tres leches, and even the gelato on top is a sweet corn. All of their desserts looked amazing. This just like really stuck out to me. Let alone the gelato on top. Look at all the little toasted almonds in there. I do agree with Travis that the portion of the actual corn cake does kind of look a little small, but hopefully what it lacks in size, it makes up for in flavor. And yes, sharing is caring, so 2 spoons. Here you go, Trav.
Okay, thanks.
What the heck?
Where's yours? Promise, where's yours?
All right, let's go in. Let's try to get a little bit of the sweet corn gelato, a little bit of the cake, and then in that delicious milk and almonds at the bottom. The pan de elotes tres leches. It does taste like coconut. I think it's the toasted almonds as well as
Just the
sweet
ice cream by itself.
the sweet corn ice cream. Okay, wait, hold on. I have to try just the ice cream.
By itself tastes like coconut.
I know. I have to go in just for the ice cream and see what it's like without the cake.
Not as much, but still get that.
Travis, where has this been our whole life?
I don't know. I didn't even know it existed.
They need to have this at Fort Wilderness. I feel like with all the like cornbread kind of like Western flair that Fort Wilderness has, they need to have some sort of cornbread cake like this with just the corn ice cream. I would put that like on a waffle cone and eat that.
You definitely do have to like corn though to like this. If you don't like corn, you're not gonna like this. It's very, very corny, kind of like Promise over here. But luckily enough, I do like the corn. Everything corn. Bourbon's got corn in it. Yeah, it's all really good. It's definitely a unique flavor. I didn't know what to expect from this, and it still kind of is blowing my mind what it even tastes like now.
I think one thing I really love about it, I don't know if you've ever been to a Mexican restaurant and they have like Mexican ice cream that has like corn flakes on the top, like a dome. I thought I was gonna be like wanting a crunch like that with this, but what gives it that crunch is the toasted almonds in the bottom. The toasted almonds are like your corn flakes a little bit, but dang, that dessert is good. And it is definitely sweet, so I do kind of think it might be the perfect portion size. Still shareable, but you probably won't want to after tasting this. This is so dang good. It's definitely hard to pinpoint all the flavors, but we are getting buttered popcorn as well. I could even see them having a little bit of popcorn on top. They do have another dessert that they actually do serve popcorn with, which is right here, their helado de palomitos. It's like the sweet corn ice cream, so the same thing that's on top of this one, but with popcorn and chili powder on top. So a lot of lot of different amazing desserts, but I feel like we chose the correct one. What a fantastic meal. We're finally back outside and now we have to decide, is it worth it? So obviously, like you guys know, those tacos were $75. Now you do get a 10% annual pass holder discount in there, so it did take about $8.50 off the bill. But for 2 people sharing it for 75 bucks, it basically makes it $37.50 a person. And do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. Those were some of the best taco fajitas, whatever you want to call them, that I've had at Walt Disney World. Honestly, I was telling Trav this, I think that might have been my favorite meal at Disney World in like a couple years. Like, that was so good. They knocked it out of the park from appetizers, well, really from drinks, appetizers, entrees, and the dessert. It was a complete meal, 10 out of 10. How did you feel, Trav? Did you feel the same?
Yeah, I felt like it was good. I know it sounds like a super crazy amount per person, but
Sure.
if you think about, I don't know, just how much food there was for that price, and you got to take into account, I mean, we are at a theme park, so everything's going to be
Sure.
double or triple the price of another a normal restaurant outside the park. So I think
Sure.
for that price, the food was really good, and yeah, I
And
agree
the
with
service
you.
was on point. They were
Yeah.
so sweet, so like knowledgeable and informative to let us know what was new, what was the ingredients, everything that was going on. It is just such a special place in there, and I need to go there more. Like, I always forget.
We did it at the right time too, because as we were
Oh,
coming out,
dinner
there was
rush.
a lot more people coming in than there was when we got in there. So it was a super peaceful little chill kind of
Yeah.
early dinner. So,
But like
yeah.
Trav was saying earlier, it is a huge restaurant, so even if
Yeah.
you can't find a reservation for it, I highly recommend like just walking up and seeing what they have for walk-up availability.
Never know.
Because they definitely have to have something, and I'm telling you, everything we had there, you guys could split. It really was $75 tacos that could feed a family of 4 for sure. But the day and the fun is not over. Since we're in Mexico, we have to go hang out with our furry friends at the Grand Fiesta Tour.
This way! Caballeros, they say we are birds of a feather. Y amigos, no matter where he goes, they want to and three goes, we're always together.
Always an amazing time on the Grand Fiesta Tour. It is always so grand, and I feel like we had a full Grand Fiesta Tour of that food at La Hacienda. I cannot believe how long it has been since I've been there, and I guarantee you it will not be that long again. Those $75 tacos and that delicious sweet corn dessert will have me back very, very soon. And leave a comment below, what do you guys think about those $75 tacos? Do you think they're worth it, or would you pass on your next trip here to Epcot? And as always, peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things. Love you guys. Bye.